What's going on, everybody, man? I just want to come on here and talk a little bit about this COVID-19 stuff, man. Everybody's talking about. At first, I thought to myself, man, this is just a ploy by the president. It ain't no big deal. It ain't no worry. It's not really a big thing as everyone's talking about. You shouldn't be that worried about it. But now that I really am seeing everything, how it's going down, my uncle, he's in the hospital business, and all the doctors are really talking about it. It's like, this stuff is real, man. And it's a good thing that they shut down. They probably should have shut down the schools and all the stores and food places before they did. But it's a good thing that they did when they did, because now it's to the point we gotta look at all the other countries in the world, because they're a little bit ahead of us, like Italy, for example, or China or whatever. They're ahead of us by a couple weeks. So to predict everything for our country, we got to look at these other countries in the world that have already gone through it and are a couple weeks ahead of us. We should have gotten notice back in January about this, but it's just ridiculous that we didn't. But that's the government for you. But anyway, yeah, we gotta look at these other countries in the world that are a couple weeks ahead of us, and it's really a shame and sad. No, I'm trying to get this dog. It's really a shame and sad that people can't even care for the amount of people in the world that we have. Come on, boy. Think about it like this. If the coronavirus hits 1 million people in the American public, come on inside. Come in. God damn it. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna come outside for a second. We'll put the dog on the chain. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get back to my point in just a second here. All right, puppy dog. Come on. There you go. There's the culprit. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my point. If this COVID-19 hit 1 million of the people in the American public, do we have the hospitalization to fit this many people? And think about it this way: if it hit 50 million people in the American public, we don't have the hospitalization, and people are going to have to be on breathing machines in ICU to get rid of the problem, because the stuff that is going on with this coronavirus is going to bring people into not breathing. They're going to have to be on breathing machines, like I said, and we don't have enough hospitalization in ICU and breathing machines for all the people in the American public. And everybody thinks that it's just not a big deal and we shouldn't be worried about it. Well, we should have been worried about it a lot sooner too, because the thing is you could have it and not even know you have it for up to 2 weeks, and then start getting symptoms 2 weeks later, and everybody's going to start going to the hospital. But it's too late by that point, because you've already spread it to whoever you've come in contact to, wherever your public workplace is. It's too late. You can't take it back by then. So it's not that people need to be freaking out. Don't freak out about this and that. They need to be careful. They need to be staying quarantined mostly to their house. If you don't have to go on a trip, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Try to stay alone as much as possible, just to your families and the people you know are not sick in any type of way. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not a doctor. I've got doctors in my family, but it's like, that's pretty much what it is. And it's a shame to see so many people don't believe in it, and then it's just gonna hit everyone like a storm, because not everyone is feeling the effects of it right now, and it takes a couple weeks to actually hit you. and then by that time it's going to be too late. And I'm glad that they've shut down everything at least for a couple weeks or a month or whatever it is till they come up with a cure or at least some kind of prevention of it. But anyway, I ain't gonna speak too much more on it. That's just my opinion on the whole shit, and I think y'all just need to be careful and be safe and try to stick to yourself and your own families as much as possible. I don't think everyone should be freaking out per se, but do have it in the back of your mind and be worried about it, because you could potentially have the disease and be passing it to the next person without even knowing it. And then it's like, man. And you know how people are when they get something, they ain't gonna admit they have it, and they're not gonna go to the hospital and admit it. So how many people on this case are gonna do the same thing? You know what I mean? So if you feel me on that, just be safe, everybody, man. I love y'all. Peace.